So you'll never like your stuff doing Jan.
Yes.
I know.
I'm just making a thing.
Yes.
That you'll have a picture of someone that's your inner comparison.
Yes. Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
And you'll have a picture of someone that's your inner comparison.
Right.
And you'll be doing your inner comparison. Now you can do God, but you can't do me.
Yeah.
Likewise, you can do the Lord, but you can't do, you understand? You can't do that.
Wow.
Jesus said, I do what I see my Father do. Now, before we go, who's your Father in your mind?
Oh, God.
Who's your Father? A reflection of somebody? Jesus said, I only do what I see my Father do. He didn't say I do what Mary does and I do what John the Baptist does.
Yes.
I do what I see my Father.
Yes.
Who's your Father? Who's your Father?
Yes.
Who's your image that you're trying to keep up? See, if the Jackson's your father, you'll never do Charlie. And it'll never be good enough.
Yeah.
You'll never be good enough to say, I'm finished. You see, when when your soul always feels you're not finished, you'll be better. You'll be going to and fro.
Yes, sir.
Because you hadn't felt like it.
Yes.
I got it.
Yes.
This is for me.
Yes.
Nobody can give it to you.
Yes.
Am I making sense?
Of course.
But you got to hear that knock out there to get out of bed and go sleep. If you don't never get out of the bed of your consciousness, you're going to always copy whatever's in your brain. Instead of being inspired, other people can inspire you, but you can't do them. You got to know the difference between being inspired and copying. Write that down. Know the difference between, where your kid at? You making that a tablet. Where's Crystal? You have to learn the difference between being inspired and copying. Y'all follow me, Periscope? Whenever there's an image of somebody else's success in your mind, you'll never find yours. You'll find yours when you become pleased with what you are to you. But when you're not pleased with you, you'll never find yours. You will be doing things that is you. You'll be doing your gift, wanting the image in your brain to acknowledge it and vindicate it. Somebody else is living in your mind and you're doing a lot of stuff so that image can say, that's good, but it's never you saying it.
Yes.
Is this, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Y'all understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So follow that knock. If you don't follow it, you like the colors. If you don't, you're hearing strange sounds in your spirit. So what is it saying? Sounds like, what's that over there? Go see. But I could tell you to go see. But unless there's a curiosity in you, you'll never know. So that's why I asked, have you plateaued? Have you got comfortable? You settled now? Like, okay, just go. I'm right here. I'm right here. I don't want this to move. We're usually frustrated when we don't want nothing to move. And when we don't want nothing to move, it means, okay, stay right here until I get it. No, you got it. But when it moves, you get frustrated when something changes. It's because I want it to stay like this. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Yeah? I'm not teaching. Let's talk about it. You frustrated, Periscope? You understand what I'm saying? So we got a lot to look at. Am I making sense, Periscope? Give me some hearts, let me know. I can't see it. They're giving me some hearts.
Oh, yeah. Sherry said this was so freaking good.
Oh,
She
yeah.
said
Be careful, Sherry, because see, you'll come out with some mess. Yeah, Sherry, just come out with some stuff. I almost said some with some bull. Yeah. But stop. Don't say it, Sherry. Don't say it. Yeah. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Yeah. So this is what I mean by recognizing where you are. Have we plateaued? Have we plateaued? Have we gone as far as we're willing to? Because sometimes we're not growing as a spirit. We're growing as a human. And see, when you grow more as a human, you start becoming deaf to that curiosity.
Yeah, that's right.
That's supposed to make you go see. See, purpose is not if you can massage. No, that's an ability. It's a lot of people got that. If you pass away, people are not going to stop being massaged.
Right.
They'll be at the massage table hearing that you passed. What happened? Really?
That's it, yeah.
You understand? So that means your purpose is not what the business you do.
That's right.
It's how often and how perfect do you hear you talk? How often do you get out of bed? How often do you cut the light on in the night when you hear words in your brain and write them down? Or do you say, I'm going to write in the morning? Because you're going to forget it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Purpose is how often do you get out of bed?
Yes.
To write that down. How often do you get out of the bed of your consciousness to walk a thought out? Because all of our lives would look so different if we've done everything we've heard. Write that down. All of our lives would be so different or look different if we've done everything we heard. Not just do what you know, but do what you hear. Because a lot of things you know is outdated.
Come on.
Maybe there's some things we know we're not supposed to do. You understand? Do what you hear. How many of you do what you hear? And you hear according to what you are the most of. If your physical life has grown the most, that's all you're going to hear. I'm not boring you, right?
Yeah. No.
Periscope, am I boring you? Listen. Whatever you become the most of is what you hear the most. Let's say it together. Whatever I'm the most of,
Whatever I am the most of,
I hear the most of.
I hear the most of.
That means
Yes.
if you're more human, that's what you hear. Not if you're more saved, but whatever you live from the most attracts what you hear the most.
Yes. Yes.
If you live from your discouraged life or an existence, if you live from an excuse life, not just instead of an excuseless life, gotta get that wherever books are sold. If you wherever books are sold, you know what I'm saying? Get it wherever books are sold. Yeah. If you live from a discouraged life, you're gonna hear things that will prepare you for discouragement. So what is a discouraged life? Living more of a human, domesticated life. I just live, hey, listen, going to work. I'm just over here, going over here, just around here. I got to get it done, and nobody will get it done with me. Well, you're the only one that made it. So
That's so true.
you're the only one that made that. So it's like, if I don't do it, nobody will do it. Because you're the only one that built it. So you better be the one that fixed it. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. When you live the most of a discouraged life, when you live the most of a discouraged life, you hear things that discourage you. If you at work say, man, I always can't get no peace, because that's what you live the most of. Because you're not getting out of the bed of your consciousness to go and see what those sounds are. So when you don't get out of the bed of your comfort zone, you're going to keep hearing junk at work. And you say, I need another job. No, you need another mind. You got the right job. You got the wrong mind. And to fix your mind, you can't say, I'm going to go in, I ain't going to say nothing. That's not a new mind.
Right.
I'm going to say that again. I felt a virtue. I felt like a connection. Like a frequency came out. Yeah, now I got a full potion. That's a half a potion. Now I got a full potion. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Another professor just came with that. Why am I full potions? He ain't going to take it. Now I got a full potion. All right, I'm cool. I got a full potion. A new mind, and I'm trying to stop. A new mind is not saying when I go there tomorrow, I ain't gonna do nothing. That ain't no mind. That's a new effort, but that's not a new mind. Write that down. You might be making new efforts, but that ain't no new mind.
Wow.
Oh, this is rich. Oh, this is rich tonight. I was just gonna be on it for 10 minutes. You write that down. Write it down, Trista. Write it down. Why are you messing with me? Why, Coach? I'm not messing with you. Do y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm not going to let them bother me. I'm going to go and I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm not going to let nobody bother me. That's not a new mind. That's a new effort. And a lot of us are discouraged because we're creating a lot of new efforts without coming into a new discovery. Am I making sense, Periscope? Raise your hand if I'm making sense. See, a new mind, guys, and I'm going to go. A new mind comes from getting out of bed when you hear that new sound. When you don't get out of bed in your heart to see what's that over there. And you stick with it. What's that over there? And then you go through them doors like, okay, what's that over there? You say, man, I feel okay. What's that? And you keep going. See, the new mind comes with a new door. A new door comes with a new search. But sometimes we give new efforts. I'm going to give a new try. And if this try don't work, I'm going to do this. And we get tired of trying. Because that's what we say. I'm tired of trying. How many of you say that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sick of trying. That's the problem. You're trying. You don't have another mind. That's that sweater on the floor. That's the socks thrown down. That's them not being rolled up and put back in the drawer. That's the drawers where maybe they do need to be over there. But that's, you understand, maybe they do need to be over there. But that's that sweater thrown, that's that t-shirt in the kitchen. I'm like, what the t-shirt doing in the kitchen? That's the plate in the room on the bed. You understand? And it been there for 2 days. That means somebody slept. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Jason's like, yeah, yeah. Uh-oh, Charlie not old. That's that plate still. What's the plate doing in there? You know what I'm saying? Was somebody saying something like that?
And I'm thinking in my own situation.
Yes, that plate been there all week. You understand? But it's like, it's just me. That's, okay, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it always. Yeah, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna speak this. Okay. You hear what I'm saying, guys?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Okay. Just take that and think about it and see what you do. Think about it. You know what I meant by getting out of bed, right?
Of course, yes.
See, when you deny those questions, what is this? I don't want to bother. See, the woman with the issue of blood overcame her feelings of saying, I don't want to bother Jesus. When that issue get too big, you're going to bother. And see, if you're still nice, you're going to keep your issue. All right. You know what? That's it, guys. I'm going to leave it there. I'm trying to have this on YouTube later. So blessings to you. All of you. Hope you not enjoy, but I hope you was feeling full. Hope you heard yourself tonight, okay? Peace. Love you. Peace.